Well, good morning, Arkansas. Happy Tuesday to everybody out there around the state. A very nice morning around the state so far this morning. We do have a very few areas of isolated sprinkles or showers across parts of the west, but most of us are dry this morning. I know a couple areas have been reporting a few sprinkles and isolated showers, and really that's probably the only change to the forecast this morning that I have really done for at least parts of the state. But overall, a dry start to our day around the state, and really that's going to be the case for most of us throughout the day as we start a period of relatively dry weather, as you saw last night. But it is a very nice morning around the state so far. The one exception is we did not get as cool as expected last night, simply being for most of us because the dry air is still working in. A disturbance along the Gulf Coast is being relatively slow moving out of the region. Therefore, that dry air has been hung up in the Ozarks. But as we go throughout the day today, humidity levels are expected to tank throughout the afternoon, and that is going to lead to a much more drier air mass across the state across the afternoon hours, as that disturbance across the Gulf Coast is finally starting to move out along that stall front that moved through on Sunday. But overall, very nice morning around the state. Coming in at 63 up in Fayetteville, 66 in Clinton, 64 in Jonesboro. So some of our cooler areas this morning coming in at 72 in Mena, 70 in El Dorado, and 72 here in the capital city this morning. So again, it's a little bit warmer than what was anticipated across much of the state, but it's going to be a relatively nice afternoon around the state. Less humid air will continue to work in across the state this afternoon, and that will lead to a very comfortable afternoon. Once again, highs will be below average for this time of year, so it will be nice overall, especially for the month of August. Now, a stray shower is going to be possible across parts of the west, but nothing extreme, and there'll be very few and far between. But I have added a few rain chances across parts of the west, and I'll go over that here in just a minute. But dry and sunny elsewhere, and then of course a very nice night will be hit with those lows finally dropping down into the 50s and 60s across what was expected this morning, but got delayed by that disturbance on the Gulf Coast. But overall, though, a very nice night is ahead for our state. Again, I have added a few areas of very low rain chances across parts of the Ozarks and the River Valley, the Washouts, and the Arctic, simply being because as that dry air works, and it will interact with any leftover outflow boundaries. So we could see a few sparks of showers, but those should be very few and far between. For the rest of us, a sunny and dry day ahead. Highs in the 80s area wide, of course, obviously cooler in our mountain areas, where we actually could see temperatures only reach the upper 70s in parts of the Ozarks and the Washouts, but obviously for the most of us, low 80s there. As we head across parts of the rest of the state, mid to upper 80s, but again, very comfortable and well below average. Our average high runs about 93 to 94 right now, so a very nice day ahead across the state. As we head into the overnight hours, it's going to be another very nice night ahead. Lows in the low to mid 60s for most of us, and mid to upper 60s across the south. So once that dry air works in, it will be noticeable throughout the afternoon hours. So again, a couple more hours of humid air for parts of central and south Arkansas, but it will be a great afternoon and evening ahead. Still watching for the possibility of a warm up as we head into the end of the period. But for now, enjoy a very nice, cool air mass ahead. I will have more on that this evening right here on your source for all things Arkansas weather.